Good evening, everyone. It's Nick from Claret and Booze. 2 shows in one day. Don't happen very often, does it? Earlier on, we spoke about how West Ham could be building for Big Ange because of the murmurs that I'm hearing are the opposite of what people are expecting, which is good. It's good. I've had enough of this crap that we've been watching. So I do genuinely believe that we're going to be going out there looking to appoint a manager that might excite a lot of us. Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what manager you drop into a conversation. West Ham fans will argue about it in a chat anyway. Some will think he's crap. Some will think he's great. You can't please everyone where managers are concerned. But before we get into it, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And don't forget, drop a like on the video. Welcome to everyone that subscribed earlier on as well. Thank you very much. I think we're on 17, another 150 subs. So thank you very much for jumping on board. Right, on Tuesday night, I did the match review. Live show, you can go back and watch it. And then you had a section on there with Sports X. And he goes on to talk an awful lot about why it's gone wrong at West Ham. And he goes on to mention a player, a very young, exciting player, that I'm not going to mention his name. If you want to know who it is, he said it himself on the show, all right? But let's just say, watch this space. Now, we know that Sullivan has said that forwards are not a priority at the moment, but we can see that he's in panic mode, all right? Now, from my point of view, it would make perfect sense because we need goals, we need attacking threat, and we need excitement. If you're talking about a statement, exciting signing, that would be it. And it's someone whose value is only going to go up, not the other way. So, yes, please. But the other thing, the reason I'm making this show is the manager that he mentioned on Tuesday night. He's which we all laughed at, you know, and I have as well. You know, why would you want to come here? Well, there's a very real possibility that could happen. It could happen. It's all going to pivot, of course, on conversations with David Sullivan. Now, as I understand it, succession planning is well underway. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned at the minute, Potter is caretaker manager. That's just the way it is. Unless he somehow manages to pull off miracle results against Nottingham Forest, you know, and Spurs and Crystal Palace, which I don't see. Even with a couple of new midfielders, I don't see that happening. But anyway, so the manager that I'm going to talk about now is someone you might have heard of him. His name's Xavi. Xavi Hernandez Crias, to be exact. I've actually got his CV. I'm doing a sales pitch for him here. So this is what his CV says. Right, he's a visionary football manager and former elite midfielder, renowned as a heartbeat of FC Barcelona and Spain's golden generation. Recognised worldwide for pioneering a possession-based philosophy rooted in tactical intelligence, player development, and a winning mentality. He's got a proven track record as a manager in both Europe and the Middle East, combining technical expertise, leadership, and cultural adaptability. A natural leader with experience in managing elite talent, building cohesive squads, and delivering success under pressure. He's now seeking to bring this blend of world-class pedigree and modern tactical innovation to the Premier League. Right, his key attributes are tactical mastery of possession football, pressing structures, and transitional play. So Analytics United will have a field day with this bloke. Strong man management and leadership skills developed across diverse cultures. He's demonstrated success in developing youth players and integrating them into the first team. Tick. Everything's a tick. You know, spoiler. Deep knowledge of elite European and international football from over 2 decades at the highest level. Multilingual communicator, capable of adapting to international squads and environments. And yes, he does speak bloody good English. That's not what it says in the CV. Right, managerial career, FC Barcelona. He was a head coach between 2021 and 2024. Right, this is his honours, you know. La Liga champions in 22-23. He led Barca to their first league title in 4 years. The Spanish Supercopa champion 2023, defeating Real Madrid 3-1 in the final. He revitalised the squad through youth, Integration, promoting talent such as Pedri, Xavi, is that Baldy, and Araujo. He stabilised the club post-COVID and Messi's departure, implementing a clear tactical identity, and he achieved Barcelona's best defensive record in La Liga history in the 22-23 season, conceding just 20 goals. So he tightened their defence up as well. Prior to that, he was the head coach at Al Sadd in Qatar, and he was the Qatar Stars League champions in 2020-21, completely unbeaten in that league. 6 domestic trophies in 2 seasons, cups and Super Cups, built an attacking possession-based side that broke records for goals scored. He established himself as a proven winner and tactician in his first managerial post. Right, the Saudi Pro League prior to that. Oh no, that's 2024 to present. It's asked about face. Right, he introduced a structured possession football to a rapidly growing league. He adapted to high-profile players and complex ownership structures, balancing results with long-term development. In his playing career, he was at Barcelona between 1998 and 2015, with 767 appearances, 85 goals, and 184 assists. He had 8 times La Liga titles, 4 times Champions League winner, 3 times FIFA Club World Cup winner, legendary member of Barcelona's golden era under Pep Guardiola's system. In the Spanish national team, 2000 to 2014, 133 caps and 13 goals. FIFA World Cup champion 2010. UEFA Euro champion 2008 and 2012. He was named the UEFA Player of the Tournament in 2008 in the Euros, widely regarded as one of the greatest midfielders of all time. Al Sadd in 2015-2019, he ended his playing career in Qatar, transitioning into management in Qatar, which is why he started managing out there. Right, honours and awards. FIFA Pro World 11, he's won 6 of them. UEFA Team of the Year, he's won 5 of them. World Soccer Player of the Year, runner-up 2009. La Liga Best Midfielder, he's won 3 of them. Barcelona club legend, considered part of the greatest midfield trio in history with Iniesta and Busquets. Education and licensing, he's got his UEFA Pro license completed in 2019. Extensive tactical study under Johan Cruyff's philosophy and Pep Guardiola's mentorship. It's not a bad gateway into management, is it? And his vision, finally, for the Premier League. His ambition is to bring a winning identity and long-term project to the Premier League, uniting tradition and innovation. He believes in football that entertains, that dominates and inspires. Football that makes players better and fans proud. Sold. Sullivan, get it done. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck it up. If there is even the remotest possibility that man will come to West Ham. I mean, when you think about it, right, you look at it going, why would he take this job? Well, I ain't being funny. If you believe in your own ability and you look at West Ham and where we are and where we've been and you look at our potential, it's probably a good time to come in 3 games into a season, because if you believe in yourself that much, you know that you can come in and you can be a hero. You can literally be a hero. There isn't going to be as much pressure as if you went to a Man United or somewhere like that. Look, I know he's managed Barcelona, but he was part of the fabric of Barcelona, you know? So this would be unbelievable. Absolutely. If we could pull that off and we could get the player that I was speaking about earlier on, in addition to the midfielders that we're rumoured to be getting in, Fernandes and Magassa, and there's another one as well that we're linked with today, whilst retaining, most importantly, Lucas Paqueta, because there's no point whatsoever. It would be a travesty, wouldn't it, to go from having Michelin-starred ingredients and a McDonald's chef to having McDonald's ingredients and a Michelin-star chef. It would be the most West Ham thing in the world. So, Sullivan, my plea to you is, if you are going to take that route, someone like Xavi isn't going to polish a turd. He's going to need tools to work with. You've done it all arse about face. That's the manager that we should have had in the last 3 years. That type of manager, of that ilk, with the players that we had. Whatever players that we've still got now, don't let them go. Do not retain. And the thing is as well, you know, Potter's obviously struggled to attract players. You're not going to have that with this guy. And you're going to be buying players from all over the world as well. He's connections in world football. We will be signing the world's best talent. If you go out and you get someone like this, it immediately puts us back on the map, regardless of the struggle that we're in, even if it didn't work straight away, providing we just stay in the Premier League and then next year you back him and we go again, then there's a good possibility that on the pitch, things could get infinitely better. Now, you could either have that as an option or you could do what Sullivan is more comfortable with, which is a Sean Dyche, it's a Cooper, it's someone like that. And the difference is, what this is all going to come down to is a make or break meeting between the likes of Xavi and Sullivan, because you've got two different types of interviews with different types of managers. When you've got managers that are a little bit desperate, you're interviewing them. You're saying to them, what can you do for me? When it's someone like Xavi, you're being interviewed. You've got to sell West Ham to them. You've got to give him the keys to Stratford and tell him that you'll back him to make us as great as we can possibly be. You've got to sell a vision to him. You've got to sell West Ham to him. You know, he's doing us a favour. That's the difference. The managers that you go for, it's the other way round. You're doing them a favour because they're broken. And look at the mess that we're in. So, yeah. Like, as you know, it's not me that broke that. It was SportsX the other night. I've just had some more information since, well, about 2 hours ago to be exact. So, yeah, succession planning has started. I mean, first Big Ange, which I would be happy with, and now we're talking Xavi. Well, that's different level. Different level altogether, you know. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Drop your comments in the description of the video. Tell me I'm mad. Tell me it's not going to happen. And I completely get it. Before I go, I completely get it. It's like I told a few people in the chat earlier on about the player that I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. I'll tell you who it is. It's Kaio Jorge of Cruzeiro, right? Just been called up to the Brazilian national team. He's 22 years old, the top scorer in that league at the moment. From a guy that discovered Aguero, he said he's the closest thing to it that he's seen. He's incredibly excited by him. Same sort of player. Quite small, stocky, diminutive, fast, great with both feet, good on the ball, an absolute ball of a player. Custom made for the Premier League, from what I can see. It'd be fantastic. Can score with either foot. And I said the same thing. You know, why would he come here? And it's quite simple. You know, a lot of these players take the big step too soon. If a Kaio Jorge goes to Liverpool and doesn't hit the ground running, he ends up a bit part player, rots on the bench and devalues. If you come to a West Ham, there's no competition for him. He's straight in. He's a superstar. It's a great platform for him, especially if you're bringing in a manager like Xavi. You know, he's going to become a star of the Premier League before he does eventually get that move to a top club, which we could eventually become with a Xavi. If we show a bit of ambition, who knows? So, yeah, look, I'm excited about the prospect of this. Do I think it's going to happen? I'm going to be honest with you. No, I don't. I can't believe it's going to happen because I know what happened in January. I saw it all with my own eyes. I saw how things work. I saw the opportunities that Sullivan repeatedly throws away. I've seen Lionel Messi being presented to Sullivan and him going, no, I'm going to sign Lionel Messi up from my mate instead. I've seen this happen. I've witnessed it. I've you know. So, no, I don't think it's going to happen. But what I'm trying to relay to you is this is where we could go. West Ham are an attractive club. You know, we're being held back by Sullivan. What he needs to do is stop holding us back and push us on. You know? But anyway, look, that is it from me. I'm excited nonetheless because just the fact that it could happen is unbelievable. And it probably would if it wasn't for the fact that Sullivan was our chairman. Let's face it. The only way it won't, and we're probably going to end up with a Sean Dyche, a Cooper or someone like that, is because of the bloke that runs this club. Because he doesn't want to be grateful and have somebody in that position that might have some power, that might want something from him. No, he wants someone who's going to be passive and submissive and useless. And then he feels comfortable with that because he can bully him in transfer windows. But ultimately, it's so short-sighted because these people then go and devalue the players that he buys, which is why we've only ever made a profit on 4 players that Sullivan has signed in 15 years. What you're looking at with someone like a Xavi is somebody that will increase everyone's value. Everyone. So yeah, let's see what happens. But I've been authorised to give you that message. So yeah, let's see what happens. Right. Don't forget, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, you irons.